Hi John, thanks for your feedback. And I like to try to help newer folks learn to use sources. Yes, that's also one thing I try to do, uh, as it's a key, or not just sources. It was a good training at Future Learn, if you have heard about it, and they spoke about adding context. If you have a person in a special place, then it's just not just the dates, born, deaths, and so on. I think you need to understand in what context they lived in, if it makes sense. Can show you some examples. What I'm trying to do is now I'm playing around in a part of Sweden called Tierp, and see if I find later one. Yeah, maybe. And then we have he was born 1873 and died even 1885 in Arvidsbo. And what I have done then is that, what is Arvidsbo? Then I have added categories, and the categories is the name of the parish and the parish code, and that could be impossible to understand, but if you look in the Swedish books you can see a Tierp and the county code is C. So that's that one. And then I add links to better sources. So here is a Wikipedia description of the parish in Swedish. Sorry, but I think if you would like, you can do it like this. And then you have it in English. So they explained the place. You also get coordinates. So that means that you can click on it and find where it is. I think it's... I go to Swedish maps. I could go to... What do you take here? So then this part of Sweden. I also added another source, because this parish stuff in Sweden is not easy, and we have 2,500 of them. So then when you click on this map, I also tell them click on the Swedish kartinställning socken, and socken is parish in Sweden, and that means that you will see now when I zoom out that this is Tierp. No, I did zoom out too much, I think. There, Tierp, and then you have, so it's, and the good thing with parish is that you need to have them, because if you are in Tierp and you should find a person in Tolfta, all the books here you can see are in Tolfta, and then you have all the household records and so on. So then you can go in and look. Here you have Ersta in Tolfta then. So the family lived and started and so on. So if we go, this is just so small, I think. Ersta, we found, here's the Ersta house. And if you do kartinställningar and we select ortofoto, I think we get the picture. Yeah. Then, oh, yeah. So some of those are Ersta, I think. And here you have also, the R is marks where you can find really old things. So if we do like that, it's a old, what we say, a house has been here, and it's mentioned in 1867, and 1528 is the first time they have found things about it. So that's an excellent way to find out more about an area. And then I have found another place, which also is about the 2,500 parishes in Sweden, and then you have a name register. So now we was in Arvidsbo was they lived in this one, and före detta Utjord, now a part of Svanby. Utjord is maybe a name that it's outside the village. So it, I think. And here, if you click on it, you get some person has written notes about it for 10 years, 15 years ago. And then they have scanned it in and say that Arvidsbo, former Utjord, now part of Svanby, has been more farms. And here you have how you should pronounce it, what parts it is in, and so on. And the person who told this was Ingegerd Isaksson, 1934. But they also reference the book. So this is excellent if you should read all church books. And then we have a Swedish National Archive. You can click here to get more information, but here is all archives available for Tierp. So this is an archive sport society, industry groups, and so on. And this archive is scanned, and that's the church archive. Here they have people beehives from 1970 to 1993. So this archive is enormous big. Then you can go in and look for the church, and we can see if we on the church archive. I think they explain. So then you have a unique name for this. It's 35 hyllmeter of books, and it's from the beginning to 1999. And here you have all the books, and the books we are looking into, for example, Tierp here, Arvidsbo. It's AI 18B. So this, what I'm looking in now is the scanned version of it. So 19B, that's the one. And it's AI. And then 19B. And what we can see is this, here it is. So they have it also scanned. This is two different products. And this is complex, so you need to have tools. And what question is, what is good tools? And here you have the marriage books and so on. If you look at it, goes to 1991, then it's too young. So this one, they don't scan yet, I think. The marriage books. If we look here, we have both Christian bands and marriage. They have the 1908 is scanned. And then it's in the EI6 series. Lysning. (1908). So this company has scanned 2 more books. That's interesting. So if you use this product, then it's good. So what I try to do is to add even more values than finding the correct sources. And if we go back to this person I looked at, I think, or I didn't. Here, he passed away in Arvidsbo. And to find Arvidsbo, what I can do then is that I go out here, and then I have even more sources. We have all put rates here. So that's a database where people upload pictures, and they mark them that it's from this parish or something like that. So if we are lucky, then you can find all pictures. If we do like this, Blomster, it's a soldier name. No. Here we have Maria Blomster, born 1856 in Tierp. Okänt brudpar. The unknown couple, the person said, who uploaded it. No. They say Blomster is flower, and they say they had flower on the picture. But if we look here, Maria Blomster, born 1856. (1856). Yeah, that could be a former. For this family, I think got the person who lived in the house got the Blomster name. 1840. Hilda. So the question if he had some. I need to check that. If they had some more children. This is not my family tree, it's a friend of mine. I tested it to upload using Gedcom, and it's a nightmare. I should never do it again, but I learned something at least. So here we have them in 1810. And here we have the probate. 1855, they have when they died. Maybe we get the reference to the church book. But what I will try to say, I know I go away into other things. But what we have done then is that we have this, which is for the parish, and then we have moved away, which I don't like. But everything for the county sources is up here. So then you have a map for Uppsala Härad. You have other genealogy sources about Uppland and so on. So this is the way we do. And my ambition is not to learn people doing sourcing, but point to resources where they are available. So I hope that makes sense. So this is a map from 1867, and then we have view image. And maybe we find Tierp here. We have Tierp over here, yeah, and then we should have. So what I do, this page I upload to the parish page. As a good resource. And so the interesting here is we have Wikitree, we are connecting it to Wikipedia and also to family search. And then I think it starts getting interesting. But that's a long story. I will add this. Hope this video makes some sense. Good luck with sourcing.